My name is Jon Landman. I'm representing Teradek. We are happy to be here on the B&H stand. I want to thank them for their hospitality and for allowing us to present what is new here for us at Teradek. Not sure who knows about us and who doesn't know about us, but we have been around for about 5 years manufacturing wireless encoders. What makes us different? Well, we don't just make an H.264 encoder, but we added wireless onto that. So back in 2011, we were the first guys ever to stream wirelessly to an iPad. That product was known as the Teradek Cube, and it's been through a number of iterations and new births, and I'm very proud to announce that we have delivered a birth to a brand new cube called the 600 family that answers a lot of the questions that many people have been asking for over the years. The cube now has both HDSDI in and HDMI in. It also can encode H.264 at a much higher bit rate. We go up to 15 megabits per second. We have a doctor that works for us that tells me that he can encode lossless video 1080p at 12 megabits per second, and really doesn't need any more bits than that. But you know, what can I tell you? People want more, bigger numbers, so we went for it. We have built in a better Wi-Fi transmitter. We have AC now, so we're able to transmit a much farther distance. So we can send a Cube 600 encoder to a decoder over 600 feet. We can also send the feed to multiple iPads. We have an app that you can download on the iPad called TeraView that allows you to view the feed with about 3 frames of delay on the iPad. One iPad can now view 4 feeds simultaneously, so it's become a very popular device on set again for doing on-set monitoring. One of the other things that is just being released at the show here is our Teralink app. What is Teralink? Well, as you can see from the picture on the top left, you are able to plug in a single USB modem and stream from the field over a single 4G modem back to a decoder or to a CDN, such as Ustream, Livestream, etc. Single 4G, however, often does not cut it. So what is the solution? Well, you can buy a bonded solution backpack that's a big thing that you lug around and you have to subscribe to multiple modems. But a lot of our client base don't want to subscribe to modems and do not want big backpacks. So how did we solve that problem? Well, we came out with the app called Teralink. What is Teralink? Teralink is a free app that you download on your iPhone. You enable your iPhone to go into Wi-Fi mode. It will search and find the Teradek Cube as an access point. The Cube has the intelligence to recognize that the iPhone is connected over Wi-Fi. Now, the Cube can actually recognize 4 iPhones. So 4 iPhones can access the access point of the Cube. The Cube will then bond together the 4 iPhones' bandwidth, thus aggregating the bit rate. What this means is we get 4 times the bandwidth than we did if we were to plug in a single modem. The nice thing about doing it this way also is that you don't have to subscribe to these modem packages from your cell provider. You can basically turn up at an event, ask your friends to pull out their iPhones, and we'll bond those iPhones together. It's very unique, and it's free. And it comes with every cube that we sell. As I mentioned also that the Cube has a better Wi-Fi radio inside, that allows us to support about 6 iPads as monitors. Another feature that is quite unique to the Cube is that we have embedded inside the device a 33-point LUT lookup table. So you can now control the LUTs and change the looks wirelessly and remotely directly on the Cube. This is perfect when you have an action cam like a GoPro or a replay that does not have the ability to paint that camera. Now if you feed that into a Cube, we can paint the camera and then stream that directly to the web or to a decoder on the other side. And one of the things that we have also announced at the show, which is a very big announcement, is that we can now stream live to your Facebook page. It's very simple. You log into the Cube, you add your username and password for your Facebook account, and you press Go Live. Our aim is to make things simple. That's what we have done. So, live streaming to Facebook, built-in LUTs, bonding over multiple cell phone signals, and last but not least, the ability to record a low-res proxy on the SD slot. Now, if you travel around the show, you'll see there are many recorders out there. Most of those recorders record uncompressed, high-res images. What we do is record low-res images, or actually high-res but low bitrate images that are available and can be accessed remotely in the cloud via our core management system and dragged over the multiple cell phone connections into the cloud and then edited remotely, because you can download those and import them directly into an editing system. This is an easier way to get content onto your web page than waiting until full-res clips come in. Let us move on and show you a little video that we created that was shot the other day using the Cube on set and all the different usages that were used for it. Here you go.
All right, we got 5 minutes.
All right, iPads are up. Got it.
Camera move. Got it. All right, back to 1.
Good luck. Thanks.
Quiet on set. Set.
Speeding. Camera speed.
Marking. All right, last looks.
Camera set.
And action.
So let's talk about another product that we're releasing here called the Teradek Color. Color was released about 5 months ago, and it was released, as we call it, the standard color that had the integrated 33-point LUTs and was integrated with live stream and POM4 for on-set color control, or working with DITs to do wireless LUT tables to apply to different signals to balance cameras. What we're releasing at the show is a couple of different iterations of the color. One of those has, so the first model we're going to call is the standard model that is going to have Wi-Fi control, HDMI in, and SDI in. We've released the Color Lite, which has no Wi-Fi, but has SDI or HDMI in, and is going to be a lot less costing product. And we're also releasing a Pro version that's going to have dual 3G SDI inputs that can apply to individual 33-point LUTs on each of those SDI outputs. That color will also have the ability to support 4K inputs over the SDI inputs. And here we have color on set. One of the other unique features of color is that it has wireless camera control capabilities as well. So you can put a color on top of your camera, and any camera that has an Ethernet connection be looped into the color and thus wirelessly control the camera. I would suggest that you come to Teradek.com to have a look at the different iterations of color, or go to B&H and see all the different configurations we offer. Another product that we're launching here is the Teradek Locker. Let me tell you a little bit of history about the Locker and how this has come about. Well, a few years ago, Teradek created a product called the Teradek Case. The way that the case worked is that the Teradek Cube was put on a camera, and it created low-res proxies that were stored on a Mac Mini and available to 3 or 4 iPads. Well, Locker, I would say, is the new version of the case, but it does a lot more. It still creates the low-res proxies, but can also record raw and logged files and all the metadata associated with the camera's output. Locker can also support in excess of 15 iPads, so it's a perfect solution to put on set. The way that we send content into Locker is via either HDSDI or USB 3. So using a bolt on set means that you can feed Locker directly using the output of the bolt receiver. Locker will also be, or is also integrated with POM4 and LiveGrade, and obviously has the color support that we offer on our color product built into Locker. We've also at the show announced that we're going to be integrating it with your Frame I/O signal system. Last but not least is a product that has just been released at the show. Never seen before. It's called the Teradek Sphere. What is the Teradek Sphere? Well, obviously it's not a sphere. I can give you the statistic that at NAB this year there are about 40 manufacturers of VR cameras, VR rigs, and hundreds of companies that are now producing VR content. One of the problems that all of these VR companies have is that there is no way to monitor live on-set VR. So what did we do? We created a 4 or 8 channel VR rig that takes the HDMI out of the cameras, encodes those, and then wirelessly streams those to an iPad that can view 8 feeds at the same time. And what we're showing here for the first time ever at NAB is the ability to live stitch those feeds on an iPad with no other hardware needed. This means that a director or a producer that needs to view how the consumer is going to view that feed can now view it live on set. In fact, we can do more than just stitch that image. We also have the ability to stream that image live, and for the first time ever, we are streaming live 360 video to our YouTube channel. So YouTube is very happy to announce that they are now able to support live VR streaming. Let me show you a quick look at Sphere. Well, I want to wrap up there. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to hear what Teradek has launched at NAB. I want to wish everyone at B&H a good show and look forward to seeing you all again next year. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Whether you're a hobbyist or a professional, B&H has the answers to your questions. Experience a world of technology at our New York City Superstore. Connect with us online or give us a call. Our staff of experts is happy to help.